Hey rugby fans, time to get excited. The USA Eagles Summer Test Series is on tap. The men playing 3 contests against Romania in Chicago, Scotland at Audi Field in DC, and against Canada in Los Angeles. But I'll tell you what, USA Rugby just released their email within the past hour. It's been less than an hour since I received the email, more like 20 minutes since I got it. And I just happened to catch it. So I thought I'd go look at tickets. Chicago, a little pricey to fly there, although not impossible, but difficult to get to SeatGeek Stadium unless you pay a fortune for an Uber or you rent a car. Either way, you get soaked for the cost. And the hotels near SeatGeek Stadium are quite nasty. Trust me, I stayed at one last time I was there. It was like a Super 8 motel or something like that. Way overpriced and horrible condition, horrible location. For DC, which is just a few hour drive away, I could go down there, and Audi Field is brilliant. But there's not many seats left. And then Los Angeles, a bit far. Let's take a look at what the situation is for tickets less than an hour after the tickets go on sale. And this is why it's so frustrating to be a fan of major sports, whether it's the Sevens tournament or it's test matches. It doesn't matter because these organizations hold the tickets for their friends and family. The hoi polloi, not for those who actually support the game. So taking a look at USA versus Romania at Chicago's SeatGeek Stadium, it appears as if they're only using one side of the pitch. You can see the colors here, what seats are available. There are some sold out already within an hour, but you can get in the blue, the green, and the orange, but it looks like the rest of the stadium is not even being used. So that is interesting. You're looking from the east side of the stadium to the west, where it looks like no tickets are being sold. So that's interesting. And that's the situation in Chicago. But at least there's plenty of ticket availability. And if you're a USA Eagles fan, you can get a ticket right now if you go buy it. Who knows how long they'll last. Let's take a look on Ticketmaster at what's available for Audi Field in DC. Well, not much. Only the ends of the stadium. And if you want to sit in the C7, C8, or C2, those are $154 for those tickets. Are you insane? And most of the seats are gone the moment they went into the public. So how many of these seats were even available when they were released to the public? Probably not many. They've blocked off 124 to 129 and everything on the other side of the stadium, including the nice seats. So the cheapest seats are $29 or $25 in Chicago. The cheapest ones are $29 at Audi Field. And that really sucks for fans who want to support USA Eagles. What makes the other folks so much more special? Finally, turning our attention to Los Angeles, this one is a little odd. I'm not sure what's going on here at Digital Health Sports Park in Carson, California, not Colorado, excuse me. Yeah, so this is interesting. I thought initially only one side of the stadium where they were selling tickets to keep it from being, a place where it was spots of people all over. But strangely enough, there are standard seats on one side of the stadium and everything else is blocked off. And then the bottom row on the other side. So I thought initially there were a lot of seats available, and apparently there are. But why are all these other sections blocked off? Are they already reserved for the hoi polloi? And this, of course, is the problem with rugby and all sports. Try to get tickets to the Vegas Gold Knights. Not only does it cost you a fortune and your liver and kidney on the black market, but frankly, you're lucky to get those tickets at all. Try that with any major sports venue. And this is one reason why sports have priced themselves out of the average person's pocketbook. We can't afford it. And what's the point of going? And the problem is watching stuff on television becomes more complicated with the streaming services and the disruption about who's carrying the games. For instance, the National Hockey League used to be simple. You could watch games with the NHL and pay them an annual fee, which was like $135 or something like that. For military, they offered a discount. So I think I paid $78 or $85, which was great. All NHL games, fantastic. Then ESPN Disney stole that contract. And now some games are on ESPN Plus. Some games are on all these other ABC Disney channels. It's hard to keep track of it. And you never know where your favorite team is going to be playing. It's hardly worth the effort. Anyway, folks, that's the situation. USA Eagles on tour against Romania, July 5th in Chicago at SeatGeek Stadium. Looks like tickets are available. Then on July 12th at Audi Field in Washington, D.C. against Scotland. And then finally, their third match of the Summer Test Series is against Canada out in Los Angeles in August. Looks like I won't be going to any of these games. Shame. And funny thing is, I'm the one who complained a few years ago when Ross Erasmus came to D.C. to play Wales at RFK Stadium because it's a third world stadium and just 25,000 people showed up at that match. Shame. I guess I should have been happy. I got a decent seat there because there are no decent seats for this game for the average fan. Well, thanks a lot for making rugby inaccessible for those of us who actually support the game. Appreciate it. Thank you, USA Rugby and World Rugby. Cheers.